The Eiffel Tower, an iconic symbol of Paris and France itself, is a must-visit for tourists from around the world. Located on the Champ de Mars near the Seine River, the tower was designed by the engineer Gustave Eiffel and completed in 1889 for the World's Fair. Originally meant to be a temporary exhibit, it became a permanent part of Paris's skyline and one of the most recognizable structures globally. Standing at 330 meters tall, the Eiffel Tower is a marvel of iron architecture. Visitors can experience the tower on multiple levels, with different activities available on each floor. The first floor offers an immersive experience with exhibits about the tower's history and construction. There are also glass floors where you can stand and look directly down, providing a thrilling view of the ground below. Restaurants like the 58 Tour Eiffel on this level offer French cuisine with stunning views. On the second floor, you'll find more dining options, including the prestigious Le Jules Verne, a Michelin-starred restaurant. The panoramic views from here are breathtaking, as you can see landmarks such as the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, and the Sacré-Cœur Basilica from above. For those who want the full Eiffel Tower experience, the top level is a must-visit. Accessible by elevator, it provides a bird's-eye view of Paris, with sights stretching as far as 70 kilometers on a clear day. The top floor also includes a small champagne bar, where you can enjoy a glass while taking in the view. Every evening, the tower is illuminated with a golden glow, and for 5 minutes at the start of each hour, it sparkles with thousands of twinkling lights. This nightly spectacle draws both locals and tourists alike, creating a romantic and festive atmosphere. A visit to the Eiffel Tower is more than just an opportunity to see a famous monument. It is an experience that connects you with the history, culture, and beauty of Paris. Whether you're taking in the panoramic views, dining at one of the restaurants, or simply enjoying the tower's presence from the surrounding gardens, it remains a timeless and unforgettable part of any trip to Paris. The Eiffel Tower offers much more than just its stunning views and architectural grandeur. A visit can become a journey through time, art, and culture, as the tower tells the story of Paris and its transformation over the past century. Upon arrival, many tourists choose to admire the tower from the surrounding Champ de Mars Park, where you can take leisurely walks or have a picnic with the Eiffel Tower as a dramatic backdrop. This is also a popular spot for photographers, especially at sunrise or sunset when the light casts a golden hue over the tower. The Trocadero Gardens, directly across the Seine, provide another fantastic vantage point for iconic photographs. The grand staircases and fountains there make for an unforgettable viewing experience. When it was first built, the Eiffel Tower was met with skepticism and criticism by many Parisians and artists who felt it was an eyesore, out of place in the city's classical and romantic landscape. However, over time it became beloved, embodying the innovative spirit of France and marking a turning point in modern engineering. Exhibitions on the first and second floors allow visitors to dive deeper into the history of the tower's construction, its changing role through the years, and its impact on both Paris and global architecture. Another enriching experience is the behind-the-scenes tours that explore the mechanical rooms hidden beneath the tower. These tours offer a glimpse into the complex system of elevators, motors, and pulleys that have kept the tower running smoothly for over a century. Learning about the logistical and technological advancements used to maintain this giant structure adds a fascinating layer to the visit, making the Eiffel Tower more than just a scenic viewpoint. Cultural events and activities are frequently held at the Eiffel Tower, including art exhibitions, concerts, and even outdoor cinema screenings. During special occasions, such as Bastille Day on July the 14th, the area around the tower becomes the focal point of celebrations, with a grand fireworks display lighting up the Parisian sky. If you're lucky enough to visit during one of these events, it's a chance to experience Parisian culture and revelry firsthand, with the tower at the heart of the festivities. For those looking to extend their time around the tower, there are boat cruises along the Seine River that depart from nearby docks. These cruises offer a different perspective, allowing you to view the Eiffel Tower in all its glory as you glide along the water, taking in other famous Paris landmarks along the way. The combination of river and tower views enhances the magic of Paris, especially at night when the city is bathed in lights. Overall, the Eiffel Tower isn't just a monument, it's a cultural icon, a historical symbol, and a gathering place for people from around the world. Whether you're interested in its history, keen on taking in panoramic views, enjoying a fine dining experience, or simply wanting to sit in its shadow and absorb the atmosphere, the Eiffel Tower provides an array of experiences for every kind of traveler. Visiting the Eiffel Tower is an experience that extends beyond just marveling at its height and design. It's a deep dive into the pulse of Paris, offering endless layers of exploration and enjoyment. As you approach the tower, the sense of anticipation builds. The vast open space of the Champ de Mars allows the tower to dominate the skyline, rising in a way that feels almost surreal. The closer you get, the more impressive the iron structure becomes, with every rivet and beam part of an intricate dance of engineering and artistry. Whether you take the elevator or the stairs, you begin to appreciate the different perspectives of Paris that reveal themselves with each floor. The elevator ride itself is an iconic part of the experience, a smooth and steady rise that seems to defy gravity as you watch the city spread out beneath you. For those who are more adventurous or want a more intimate connection with the tower, climbing the stairs to the second floor is a rewarding challenge. With each step, the views become more spectacular, and there's a sense of accomplishment when you reach the top of the staircase. On the viewing platforms, visitors often pause in awe of the panoramic vistas stretching in all directions. From the second floor, Paris reveals itself in a unique way. Its intricate network of streets, elegant Haussmann-style buildings, and iconic landmarks like the Notre Dame Cathedral and the Louvre unfold before your eyes. The city's beauty and grandeur become all the more striking from this vantage point, allowing you to fully grasp its scale and charm. The view of the Seine winding through the heart of Paris adds to the allure, with the river's gentle curves dividing the city into distinct sections, each with its own character. The tower has a life of its own, and part of the charm comes from the people you encounter. Tourists from all corners of the globe converge here, sharing in the collective wonder of this world-famous landmark. You'll hear languages from across continents, and there's a palpable sense of excitement as people pose for photos, marvel at the view, and immerse themselves in the atmosphere. Whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or as part of a family, there's a sense of connection that transcends borders as everyone gathers to admire the same breathtaking sights. In the afternoon, the light shifts, casting long shadows across the Champ de Mars and illuminating the tower in warm golden hues. The last rays of sunlight fade, and the tower slowly begins to glow. Its lights shimmer against the darkening sky, and soon the Eiffel Tower becomes a beacon of light, its golden glow visible from all corners of Paris. At the top of each hour, the tower dazzles with its signature light show, as thousands of twinkling lights flash for 5 minutes, captivating everyone who watches. This moment is often described as one of the most romantic and awe-inspiring spectacles in the world. Whether you're standing at the base of the tower or viewing it from afar, the sight of the Eiffel Tower sparkling against the Parisian night is unforgettable. For those seeking an even deeper experience, booking a dining reservation at one of the tower's restaurants is a wonderful way to blend fine dining with the stunning surroundings. The experience of enjoying French cuisine with the twinkling lights of Paris below is a sensory delight. The restaurants offer expertly crafted dishes using local ingredients, and each bite feels like a celebration of Parisian culture and elegance. In the summer, you may find art installations or performances that bring a new dimension to the experience. These activities allow visitors to interact with the Eiffel Tower in creative and playful ways, making the visit feel fresh and exciting no matter how many times you've been before. The Eiffel Tower has the remarkable ability to evoke emotions of wonder and amazement, no matter how familiar it may seem. Its enduring appeal lies in its balance between being a historical monument, a modern attraction, and a living part of Paris. Whether you're seeing it for the first time or the 10th, the tower's majestic presence and the memories you create there will stay with you long after you've left Paris. The Great Wall of China, an iconic symbol of the country's ancient history and cultural significance, stretches over 13,000 miles, winding through rugged mountains, deserts, and plains. Tourists visiting the wall can expect an extraordinary experience as they explore one of the world's most impressive architectural feats. When arriving at the Great Wall, many visitors choose to visit sections closest to Beijing, such as Badaling, Mutianyu, or Jinshanling, which are well preserved and offer stunning views. The Badaling section, the most popular and tourist-friendly, is easily accessible and has been restored to showcase its original grandeur. This section is bustling with visitors and offers plenty of amenities, making it ideal for families and casual tourists. For those seeking a quieter experience, the Mutianyu section is another popular destination, known for its lush scenery and fewer crowds. As you explore the Great Wall, you'll encounter its watchtowers, which were once vital for communication and defense. Visiting the Great Wall is not just about seeing an architectural wonder, but also about feeling the weight of history. You can imagine the laborers who built it, the soldiers who stood guard, and the emperors who ordered its construction. Walking along the wall, you are surrounded by breathtaking landscapes that vary from one section to another, allowing you to experience China's diverse natural beauty. Many sections of the Great Wall offer cultural performances, museums, and exhibitions that provide deeper insights into its history and the dynasties that contributed to its construction. Souvenir shops and local eateries are also present, offering tourists a chance to taste traditional Chinese cuisine while admiring the grandeur of the wall. The Great Wall of China offers an unforgettable journey through time and an up-close experience with one of humanity's greatest achievements. Each section, whether bustling with tourists or quiet and secluded, tells its own story, making it a must-see destination for anyone visiting China. It embodies the resilience, ambition, and vision of ancient Chinese civilizations, stretching across diverse landscapes that reflect the country's vast geographical variety. What makes the Great Wall even more fascinating is the sheer number of people involved in its creation. Millions of workers, soldiers, prisoners, and ordinary citizens contributed to its construction. Each stone feels imbued with the energy of past generations, and the vastness of the wall against the horizon evokes a profound sense of awe. Whether you are exploring one of the restored sections or venturing into the more rugged parts, you'll be struck by how the wall seamlessly integrates into the landscape, a man-made structure that appears almost organic in its relationship to the natural world. It wasn't just a barrier, but also a place of interaction between different peoples and cultures. Trade routes like the Silk Road passed near the wall, and despite its intended role as a defense against invaders, the wall often became a meeting point for the exchange of goods, ideas, and innovations. Beyond the immediate experience of walking along the Great Wall, nearby villages and towns offer further opportunities for cultural exploration. The Great Wall of China is more than just a destination. It's a journey through China's history, landscapes, and cultural heritage. As you traverse its ancient paths, you'll gain a deeper appreciation for the monumental effort it took to create this wonder and the profound significance it continues to hold for people around the world. A visit to the Great Wall offers not just a window into China's past, but also a timeless connection to human endurance and achievement. The Great Wall of China is often viewed as a testament to the sheer determination and vision of ancient Chinese civilizations, but it is also a structure layered with stories, myths, and centuries of evolving purpose. As you explore the wall, it becomes clear that it represents more than a physical boundary. It encapsulates the complex history of China's relationships with its neighbors, its dynastic struggles, and the evolution of its cultural identity. The wall's multiple sections, each with its own history and significance, give visitors a chance to engage with different facets of this monumental structure. Initially conceived as a defensive barrier to keep out nomadic invaders like the Mongols and the Xiongnu, it soon became a symbol of the emperor's power and ambition. It wasn't just a military installation. The wall was also an expression of the emperor's ability to command resources, manpower, and the land. In many ways, the wall became a means of projecting authority, a statement that the emperor was capable of uniting vast regions and defending them from external threats. While many tourists are drawn to the well-preserved sections like Badaling, some of the most captivating parts of the wall are the remote, untamed sections that have been left to the forces of nature. These unrestored sections, like Jiangku, are overgrown with vegetation and feature jagged cliffside climbs that test the endurance of even seasoned hikers. These rugged areas are both beautiful and haunting, embodying the passage of time and the eventual return of human constructions to nature. Another layer of intrigue surrounding the Great Wall is the mythology and folklore that have developed around it. Overcome with grief, she journeyed to the wall and wept so bitterly that her tears caused a section of the wall to collapse, revealing the body of her husband. This story has been passed down through generations and represents the human cost of the wall's construction, reminding visitors of the sacrifices made by those who built it. The tale of Meng Jiangnu is commemorated at various points along the wall, where visitors can reflect on the personal and collective hardships tied to its creation. Watchtowers, which punctuate the wall at regular intervals, were designed not only as lookouts, but also as storage facilities and communication points. These towers, often with narrow windows, allowed soldiers to shoot arrows or pour boiling oil onto enemies, demonstrating the defensive ingenuity of the wall. It's a place where the past meets the present, and for tourists, it provides an opportunity to witness how history continues to shape modern identity. In recent years, the Great Wall has undergone significant restoration efforts, particularly in the most visited areas, in order to preserve this important heritage site. This debate between preserving the wall and allowing it to exist as a ruin is ongoing, and it reflects broader concerns about how we engage with and interpret historical monuments. For visitors, it's important to respect both the wall's grandeur and its fragility, understanding that while parts of the wall are robust and seemingly eternal, others are delicate and vulnerable to the elements. The different ecosystems along the wall provide opportunities for ecotourism, with guided tours that focus not only on the historical significance of the structure, but also on the natural beauty of the surrounding environment. It's a journey through history, culture, and nature, offering visitors a chance to connect with China's past in a tangible and profound way. Whether you come for a day or spend several exploring its many sections, the Great Wall will leave an indelible mark on your memory, a reminder of the enduring human spirit that built one of the greatest wonders of the world. Machu Picchu, located high in the Peruvian Andes, is one of the most iconic and fascinating tourist destinations in the world. This ancient Inca citadel, often shrouded in mist, offers a breathtaking glimpse into a rich history and culture that has captivated travelers for centuries. Nestled at 7,970 feet, 2,430 meters above sea level, the site is surrounded by lush green mountains and steep valleys, providing dramatic views that enhance its mystique and allure. The architectural ingenuity of the Inca civilization is on full display, with the site consisting of well-preserved temples, terraces, and stone structures. Among the most notable features are the Temple of the Sun, which is thought to have been used for religious ceremonies, and the Intihuatana stone, believed to be an astronomical clock or calendar. The site is divided into two main areas, the agricultural sector and the urban sector. The agricultural terraces, which cascade down the mountain, were ingeniously designed to grow crops at different altitudes. The urban sector includes residences, religious buildings, and royal quarters. Walking through these areas, visitors can feel the presence of the Inca civilization, which once flourished in this remote and strategically located city. For those less inclined to hike, a scenic train ride from the town of Ollantaytambo, or Cusco, offers a comfortable and picturesque journey through the Sacred Valley, followed by a bus ride up to the entrance. Many visitors arrive at Machu Picchu early in the morning to witness the sunrise over the ruins, a magical experience that adds a layer of serenity and awe to the visit. The constantly shifting clouds and light create an ethereal atmosphere, making it easy to understand why this site was chosen as a sacred space by the Incas. The towering peaks of Huayna Picchu and Machu Picchu Mountain provide adventurous hikers with panoramic views of the area. Visiting Machu Picchu is not just about exploring a historical site, it's about immersing yourself in the culture, history, and natural beauty of Peru. The nearby town of Aguascalientes offers a base for those staying overnight, with hot springs, markets, and local cuisine providing a relaxing retreat after a day of exploring. Many travelers also choose to extend their trip to explore the Sacred Valley, Cusco, and other nearby Inca sites, adding to the richness of the experience. The best time to visit Machu Picchu is during the dry season from May to September, when the weather is more stable and conducive to exploring the ruins. The moment visitors set foot on the grounds of this ancient Incan citadel, they are transported back in time to a place of both architectural brilliance and profound spirituality. The complex itself is vast, with over 150 structures, including homes, temples, baths, and sanctuaries, all interconnected by stone pathways that lead explorers through its mysterious corridors. The city's terraces, which once supported agricultural crops, also acted as a clever solution for preventing erosion and landslides in this rugged terrain. These terraces not only ensured food security for the inhabitants, but also contributed to the stunning aesthetic of the site, cascading down the mountainside in geometric perfection. The heart of Machu Picchu is its religious and ceremonial areas, where the Incas worshipped the sun, moon, and natural forces that governed their lives. The Temple of the Three Windows is an iconic structure that offers panoramic views of the surrounding mountains, and its carefully aligned windows are thought to have been used for astronomical observations. The Sun Temple, with its semicircular walls and perfectly carved stones, was likely dedicated to Inti, the Inca sun god. On the winter solstice, sunlight illuminates the temple in a precise way that demonstrates the Incas' deep understanding of celestial events. Machu Picchu's construction techniques are a marvel in themselves. The Incas employed a method called ashlar, where stones were cut with such precision that they fit together tightly without the need for mortar. The large granite stones, some weighing over 50 tons, were transported up the mountain using ramps, ropes, and manpower, showcasing the incredible ingenuity and determination of the Inca people. Stone aqueducts and fountains dot the ruins, and water was channeled from nearby springs to provide a reliable supply for both the agricultural terraces and the residents. While it is widely accepted that Machu Picchu was built in the mid-15th century under the reign of the Inca Emperor Pachacuti, the exact reason for its construction is still debated. What is known is that it was abandoned during the Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire in the 16th century, only to remain hidden from the world until its rediscovery in 1911 by the American explorer Hiram Bingham. The adventurous may opt for the classic Inca Trail, a demanding 4-day trek that winds through mountain passes, lush cloud forests, and ancient ruins before finally reaching the Sun Gate, the original entrance to Machu Picchu. Arriving at the Sun Gate at dawn offers a breathtaking view of the citadel as it emerges from the morning mist, a moment that many describe as profoundly spiritual. The site's elevation means that it is often enveloped in a veil of clouds, with mist rising from the nearby Urubamba River, adding to its sense of mystery and isolation. The interplay of light and shadow throughout the day constantly transforms the landscape, making every visit unique. Visitors have the opportunity to learn about the Inca way of life, their close relationship with nature, and their profound spiritual beliefs. Local guides, many of whom are descendants of the indigenous Quechua people, offer tours that provide valuable insights into the significance of each structure and the rituals that were likely performed within them. After exploring Machu Picchu, many tourists extend their visit to include other nearby Inca sites and the city of Cusco. Cusco, the former capital of the Inca Empire, is a fascinating city in its own right, blending colonial Spanish architecture with Inca stone foundations. Machu Picchu's status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site ensures that it is carefully protected, and visitor numbers are regulated to preserve its delicate ecosystem and historical integrity. For travelers, this means it's important to plan ahead, as tickets to the site and hiking permits for the Inca Trail often sell out months in advance. hyacinths. The gardens are open annually from mid-March to mid-May, coinciding with the blooming season. What to see themed gardens. Each year, Keukenhof features different themes, showcasing various flower arrangements and designs. Windmill. A traditional Dutch windmill located within the gardens offers panoramic views of the tulip fields. Flower shows. Throughout the season, Keukenhof hosts flower shows and exhibitions that highlight the beauty of Dutch horticulture. Visitor tips arrive early in the day to avoid crowds and enjoy the gardens in peace. Combine your visit with a bike ride through the surrounding tulip fields for a truly immersive experience. It's referred to as the Garden of Europe and is renowned for its stunning displays of tulips, as well as a wide variety of other flowers. Keukenhof Gardens is situated in the heart of the Dutch flower-growing region, about 40 kilometers (25 miles) southwest of Amsterdam. The gardens are open annually for a limited time, typically from mid-March to mid-May. The best time to visit is often referred to as the Garden of Europe and is renowned for its stunning displays of tulips, as well as a wide variety of other flowers. Keukenhof Gardens is situated in the heart of the Dutch flower-growing region, about 40 kilometers (25 miles) southwest of Amsterdam. The gardens are open annually for a limited time, typically from mid-March to mid-May. The best time famous for its tulip displays. Tulips are planted in countless varieties and colours, creating stunning mosaics and garden designs. The different types of tulips include fringed, parrot, and lily-flowered tulips, among others. In addition to tulips, visitors will find vibrant displays of daffodils, hyacinths, crocuses, orchids, roses, carnations, lilies, and irises. Every year, Keukenhof has a new theme, with elaborate flower shows and landscape displays. These gardens are artistically designed, often featuring ponds, fountains, sculptures, and winding paths. Throughout the open season, indoor pavilions like Oranje Nassau Pavilion host flower shows with floral arrangements, rare plants, and horticulture. The variety of flowers and colours makes Keukenhof an ideal place for close-up shots. Tulip fields. Just outside Keukenhof, visitors can explore the extensive tulip fields in the region, particularly in the towns of Lisse and Hillegom. Early season flowers like crocuses and hyacinths start blooming. April. This is the peak tulip season when the gardens are at their most colourful. May late season flowers such as lilies and irises come into bloom before the park closes for the season. Orchid Show. Held annually in one of the pavilions, the Orchid Show features rare and exotic orchids from around the world. Art exhibition.